Guys, welcome back to SnowRunner, and yes, we are still in Alaska. I don't want to say still, I mean, it wasn't here too long last episode, but we were going to a watchtower and found this little treat here. Let's go ahead and start that up, and hopefully I can haul this out of here. Seems, I don't want to say easy enough. But if I remember correctly, though, I got to find a way to get underneath this wonderful little pipeline that we got going here. Actually, I probably should draw that in just a little bit. I want to get it close, but not too close, you know. There we go. Yeah, this is pulling it just fine. So we're going to haul this back to the garage. Hopefully get to claim it for ourselves. Then we'll, of course, we'll dive into the garage and see what the Hummer 2 actually can give us. I'm only at level 9, so I'm not quite sure I know what's going to be unlocked. I'm probably a little bit ahead being in Alaska at level 9, but that's the fun part of it sometimes. We just came here to really find some watchtowers and maybe some upgrades, especially for the Lodestar. And yeah, when I ran across this thing, it's like, well, we got to do that. And give us another scout, I'm not sure. Depending on what kind of upgrades we can get on it. Like I said, it may not be much because I'm only level 9 at this point. I did do one of the contracts back on Black River. I think it's called Wet Harvest, where you have to bring stuff to the farm. And it was really, really simple with the Navstar and the all-terrain tires, so not much to show there. So I did that off camera, so I got a little bit more cash, a little bit more XP. I just realized, I'm like, I better tie the winch up to something, but I can't because the winch is tied to something. But luckily there's fuel in the Hummer, so that's good. So that means that the engine's going and helping us out a little bit here as we go along. Yeah, the town's that way, but my garage is that away. So I can kind of see where this pipeline is kind of a pain in the butt, unless there's a point to where I can fix it at some point. Maybe I will be able to. I haven't looked at the contracts for this map yet, so maybe it's under there. But like I said, first things first. Let's get back to Hummer, because if I can upgrade it well enough, we might be using this to go scout here in Alaska for a little bit. Because we've seen the Marshall enough. Well, maybe not enough. Some people said, nah, not enough. But yeah, it'd be nice to be able to use the Hummer a little bit if we can. So I'm going to drag this on back to the garage, hopefully. And I will see you there unless I get stuck or something very, very interesting happens, like always. Just as easy going out as it was going in. Let's go ahead and bring the H2 right on over here to quote-unquote parking. Mark is very grateful. He'd appreciate if you keep Tales of the Lost Hummer to yourself. Here's your reward. Alright. Do I get to keep that, or apparently I do. Thank you, Mark, I suppose, since you don't want it, apparently. I don't know why. But I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue at all. Alright, let's go ahead and park that up and release, change truck. I mean, I probably could have just drove it back, right? I mean, it was fine. We will recover it, though. Bring it to the garage. Let's go to customize. Engines, can't change nothing. Well, I mean, you know. Gearbox. Let's check out the tires first of all. Ooh, I can get some mud tires. Do I have... Wait a minute, before I do that, suspension? Raised. Explore Alaska to find this item. Well, that makes sense. Not spare wheel. Let's go back to tires. So what do I have on there? Just have... Does it show me what's on there? They already got the off-road tires on there. Maybe I'll leave these tires on there until I find the suspension, because in that way I can probably get something like that with the race suspension. So why buy better tires when I'm going to probably change them in a while anyways at some point. Level 10 to get chains, no problem. We're not too far from level 10. Oh, so right here it does show off-road average, on-road average, off-road excellent, mud good, ice excellent. Okay, so the only time it shows the ice/snow is when you put the chain tires on, which, you know, I guess makes sense. Anyways, let's go back to here. So I just have the stock Scout winch on there. Spare wheel. Apparently I don't have that on there. Diff lock, engageable. Explore Alaska to find that. Frame add-ons. I can already put the small roof rack or just truck supplies. See, this is where I wish it would kind of tell you. Like, so on the small roof rack, how many truck supplies do I get and fuel do I get compared to the truck repair supplies in the back? That would be nice to know. I would assume since the small roof rack is more expensive, I'm going to have more repairs there or not. Snorkel. Do I have anything on there for a snorkel? Right now I don't have a snorkel 1. Is that something I got to reach level 13? That's fine. So right now I think what we'll do is I will paint it. What kind of paint jobs do we have? A whole bunch of weird looking, I don't want to say weird looking paint jobs, but I think what we'll do is just go ahead and paint it some weird color. You know, we got like a yellow Navstar, so we'll go with that. We'll apply that, and we'll get the heck out of here with just the way that we got it. And now we're going to go back to just the way I came, because I was going over to the watchtower, which we were almost there at. So what I'm going to do is one, advance. Oops, I advanced time too much, and I did it again. There we go. All right, so I will head on out. So right now we just have all-wheel drive, no diff lock, which is fine. But we already have some off-road tires on here, which is nice. So I'm going to go back and right where we got the Hummer at, and we're going to go see if we can grab that watchtower. Well, now that I'm here in the daylight, right back where we got the Hummer from, and I will say this, the Hummer as you get it, ooh, in Alaska, ooh, it's questionable. I've had to use some assistance quite often. So hopefully we can get across and get on over to the other watchtower. This water may actually be too deep for this vehicle. Yeah, a little bit of engine damage there. And without diff lock, I'm not sure I can get over this. Taking a lot of engine damage. Definitely need something, but we're across, so that's fine. Yeah, this definitely needs some upgrades going through Alaska. Definitely needs upgrades. So we're just going to go out through here, then across. Yeah, so if I stayed in that road, that would have brought me to the watchtower. Did not know that. That is fine. But we will get over there one way or the other as soon as I can figure out my way around here. It does have a good turning radius. I do like that. I can definitely see giving this some upgrades is going to, well, giving any vehicle upgrades, let's face it, does help out quite a bit. So hopefully we can find some upgrades from this watchtower here. We have found a trailer. But I do have some image. I was trying to say a damaged engine. All in one word, you can't do that. A damaged engine. And that's going to probably dip into our fuel mileage a little bit, but this is doing fine on fuel. And diff lock would be a nice add-on to this as well. Dangerous water even in that low level lying area. So I may be using the Marshall just a little bit going around Alaska until we can get some upgrades for the Hummer. I don't really hear many people talking about the Hummer when they talk about a Scout. So a lot of quest right there. An upgrade location as well. How far is the upgrade location from us? No, there was one right there going right across the road. Right back where we came from. Yeah, a lot of jobs. There's one up there as well. But I think what we are going to do is we're going to, since I'm not far from this one, I'm going to double back. I'm going to go across. That might be a little tricky to get to, but I think we'll get there okay anyways. Let's back on up. I need to install that mod, that no camera collision mod. I keep saying I'm going to do that, and I haven't done it yet. So that watchtower unlocked quite a few things. So you kind of think when I was in the garage looking at this, I'm like, oh, we really got some pretty decent tires already on this thing. Like I said, I hate to buy tires and then find the race suspension and have to go back in and buy another set for the vehicle. So I'm not going to go full bore on Alaska yet. We are going to go back to the Michigan map, and I probably should have marked on where I was going here. That's usually helpful. Just to get some more levels, because a lot of things, need levels to unlock. Get some more experience, some more cash is always great. Yeah, because I only got like 30 grand in the bank account right now. Now the question is, from this side, I'm not sure if I can get to that upgrade. Probably can actually. There's land on this side. I guess there is land on this side as well. This didn't look like it at first. I'm just trying to make sure I know where the square is, which it looks like it's on this side. Alright, so what do we get? Well, an engine upgrade. For what trucks? Well, it's the Western Line engine, so that makes sense that it's for, well, the Western Line only. No, Western Star, and that's the Twin Steer, and the Caterpillar, which I assume it's on this map. I'm not too sure. So what do we got left here on this map for watchtowers? There is a watchtower here that I did not, even though it shows that I haven't upgraded. I haven't been to that one yet. And there should be another one way down here as well. How far is that upgrade? Where was that upgrade? Way over here? I mean, it wasn't too bad to get to. Do I want to try to get up to it and see what it is? We may do that at a later episode. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the map. Michigan. We're going back to Black River. We are going to be doing the... I think it's under Dyson Diesel, not a drill. I think not a drill. Where is it? Let me go ahead and select that. So there's an oil rig I need to get, but also there's a big semi which has been parked up here. I need to bring that back on down to, where is the drill site on here? I should know where it is. Oh, it's right here. Let's go ahead and activate that one right there. No problem. Well, let me go back. I think the Navstar might actually be back at the garage. And if it is there, I'll meet you up there at the vac. Yes, it's sitting right here. How far am I away to level 10? Not too far away from level 10. Yeah, I got 30,000 in the bank account. Yep, so I will go ahead. I think we're all set because it's still level 9, so not any upgrades we got for this. But I'll meet you up there at the warehouse, and we'll grab that big rig. I don't know what saddle I need on here. That might be part of my problem. I think I got the low saddle on here. Hopefully that's the correct one that I need. Well, of course, it would be the wrong saddle I had on there. I figured no matter what saddle I had on there, I probably was going to have the wrong one to begin with. But it is a saddle high that you need on your rig to haul this thing. And this apparently needs to go down to the drilling site. At least that's what they want. Right now it's just showing the metal beams. That's because that's the first thing that's on the list in the contract. I wanted to go for this thing first because, well, why wouldn't you? And the thing is, I think in order to haul the trailer that I used last time, I need the saddle low for that trailer. Is that going to go under? Because that looked like it was... Alright, well, it's kind of hitting, so hopefully it will attach. There it goes. Alright, it attached. Alright, so now the question is, how does one get there, right? Where's the drilling site? Okay. I don't think I want to go through this wonderful stuff. I don't remember what it's like going through here. Yeah, I think that's my safest way. We know this road right here is not too bad at all. So I just got to come on down, and it's right here. I don't really remember how this road is. This is probably a wrong thing to be doing. But boy, it looks like fun. Yeah, so the first part of the journey, probably not too interesting. Because it is mostly paved road. Man, this thing is wide, too. Well, let's see how bad this goes for me. He says hitting a tree before he gets anywhere. Well, so far so good. I've made it to the part I'm not quite sure of. There were a couple spots when I got to them like, this ain't going to fit through. And it fit through... well, I'm not going to say fit through with ease, but either I got really lucky going through. There was where once the road was closed and with rocks, it went through there like twin rocks, I guess we can call it. Made it through no problem. Have taken no damage since I hit the pole coming out of the warehouse area. But this is the part I am not sure of at all. I mean, this is probably going to go really, really bad, or... I don't know. Honestly, I'm not even keeping track of the back of the trailer. I'm just staying focused on where the truck is going. And making sure I leave myself... I try to swing wide, but this is where it's going to be really, really tricky. I assume, because right now I don't like this at all. Getting too close to that edge. I don't know how good the winch is going to be here. I don't know how strong those things actually are. I can hear some trees crunching behind me, so the trailer probably is taking down a tree or two. Like I said, I don't really recall coming down or going through this road, so I'm probably going the wrong way completely, but I guess that's what you're supposed to do with your Scout. Oh, I'm not going to make this turn, am I? I mean, I might make the turn, but it's not going to be pretty. Yeah, I'm hitting that tree for sure. Alright. Wow, I don't like this at all. I think, yeah, that winch, that tree, I think this, whatever tree it was attached to, it said, are you kidding me? Hang on a second, right? That's what... Alright, so that one seems to be holding. Alright, so that's not going to work out. How about if I give me some assistance this way? Well, that seems better. And then the trailer just detached. Now, I'm not quite sure I know what makes it do that. What's the limit on the trailer? Okay, we're rolling again. The trailer seems to be doing fine-ish. Probably when I get done with this, I'll read comments later on when the video comes out saying, dude, definitely go the other way. What were you doing? Well, I'll be like, well, I made it, didn't I? Well, I hope I make it. Sliding a little bit to the left, but that's fine. The long trailer that I have, if I have to attach the winch to something, it should be okay. Just better make sure it's a darn good tree that we have to attach to. I kind of want to stop and see where... I probably should have marked the drilling site itself, but I did not. Alright, since I'm stuck here, this is a good time to see where the heck am I. Alright, I'm just going to put a mark on the drilling site so I can see how far I got to go. I don't think that tree... Nope. That's a dead tree, so that's going to like snap in an instant second. Alright, see what that does for us. Oops, she's starting to... I'm kind of moving. I probably should be looking to see what my trailer's doing, because that's what it's on. I can't tell if the upper part of the trailer is hitting the tree. But I'm also stuck in the ditch as well. I think we all know that's just going to snap. Yep. Alright, we're moving again. Just had to get the front nose of the Navstar around, get out of that ditch, and it moved a little bit forward. Then I attached from the trailer to a nice little birch tree. Trying to see how far I got to go. As long as we're moving forward. Oh, now it's going to start to rain. Ooh. Alright. But I mean, we made it around that switchback coming down the hill. I mean, how much more difficult does it have to get, right? No, it's not the road I wanted. Just want to make sure. Although crossing this, I don't remember. Oh, this is where we built the bridge? Okay. Ooh, not too excited about this too much. Because once I get out there, I'm out there. I mean, there's no trees detached to or anything, so hopefully I get it lined up well enough the first time. Alright, you're not going to turn that well for me at this point. I don't know if it's not... Yeah, it looks like I'm just sliding down the mud hill. There she goes. Now she's getting back up there. Nope, sliding that way. Actually, the bridge is wider than I thought it was. Best part is, I'm not going to look backwards. Just hopefully it rides nice and true. Alright, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I don't want to say we're home free here, but we are just about there. Now, it may not accept this. I don't know if they want the beams first before the trailer, but I decided to go with the trailer first. If not, I got plenty of places to park it, then I can move it on over later on. I don't think I've even been to the drill site because I remember seeing that vehicle there. Is that something I could take? Definitely looks like a trailer. So right now, I don't know if I gotta drive into this circle here. Yeah, looks like I'll have to park this somewhere. And go get the beams and then figure out where they want this later on, I suppose. Well, that's no problem. It's here. So, it's here. Let's detach the trailer. So the trailer I need is back at the garage. And I need to go up and get 2 metal beams with that. Oh, and I went to change the saddle. Oh, I went to change the saddle twice. Well, that's a kick in the you-know-what. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, so I'll meet you in town, probably, with the metal beams. Probably won't take us too long to get down here with that. But it's going to take me a few seconds to go back to the garage, take everything, switch over, do all that. So I'll see you in just a bit. Well, we got our metal beams, left town, headed on down towards the lumber mill, taking that route to get there. Yes, I got a little bit of engine damage, and there we go again. Yeah, I got it by the gas station of all places. Yeah, I have no idea. Someone made a comment, said there's potholes in the road. If you're in cab, you can see them. Sure, I guess. I don't drive in cab. So, but you think you'd be able to see them in third person as well? I don't know. That's what I just got told. But anyways, I'm trying to remember on the steel beams, does 1 equal 2 on those? I don't remember. Right now I'm just trying to find the best way to not turn around, but get around to where I need to go. Do I have enough room? Because I just realized there's a trailer here. Can I? Yeah, the trailer's in my way. I probably should be going... Oh, man. Alright. Let me back up, turn around, go the other way, because that seems the most easiest way to do it. Turning around is not too difficult. And then we'll get there. Now the only problem is when I deliver this, I'm pretty much going to have to go back to the garage and put the high saddle back on to move the trailer. Unless I got awfully lucky and the trailer is where it needs to be. Probably not. But at least it'll be just a journey with the Navstar going down and just moving it to wherever I need to move it. Don't have many trees around here to attach to if I get stuck going up this hill. But it's doing just fine. Yes, I'm going to find out when I get here because I forgot if one of these equal 2 parts or... I said, you know what? I'm not going to get there and find out I needed 2, so I grabbed 2. Sound like I had to pay for them, so might as well grab them, right? I guess what I could do, heading back to the garage, put the high saddle on. I could take that trailer with and drop it off so it's there, or just leave it here until I actually need it. Either way, at least I know there's one here. Alright, so this is where you wanted this. Alright, so the question that I have... Oh, so guess what? Wait, what? So I'm gonna have to back that into here. Alright, so it's kind of interesting that started up. I thought, I'm like, oh, they completed it. No, you want oil rig drill. That's what that should be, correct? Yeah, I don't have that. Unless I was mistaken and I grabbed the wrong thing. So no, I just need to back it up that little bit there. So, as much fun it is, I think I am going to leave that trailer there because, well, I got to bring this one back. So, yeah, I'm going to bring this back to the garage with me. Put on the high saddle. And come back here and back that thing up about, I don't know, 10 yards or so. And we should have a new level for us and a little bit of cash. This contract here is making me learn the hard way of how to do things. Do them in order. Don't try to do them out of order. I think I brought the last thing that I was supposed to be bringing down first, and then work my way around. Yeah, so I went and got the drill. I did not realize the drill was going to be require 5 spaces, so that flatbed trailer that I have, yep, I needed that. But this is not the flatbed trailer that I have. I actually went to Smithville. I retained my Navstar, went to Smithville, bought a trailer there, and when I go back to the garage, because I got to put the high saddle back on this to move the trailer, semi-trailer later, yeah. So many back and forths for me on this one here, but yeah, learn the hard way. Do the contracts in order. It's not like the task ones where you can bring the bricks first and then yeah, that apparently doesn't matter in those, but in this one here, they definitely want you to do in order. So I actually backed this trailer out of the drilling area just to get out of my way, I thought, well, maybe after I delivered the metal beams, I said maybe because I got the drill, not the drill, that semi-trailer in the area, it doesn't realize that it's there, so I took it out. And I'm like, you know what? I bet you I got to go do the oil drill first before they're ready for the construction trailer or generator. I'm not really sure what's on there, but it's there. But anyways, we got the drill now. Had to go to Smithville to get it. Nothing too interesting there. I mean, really, the roads that we're on around here are not that bad at all. It's just a lot of traveling for this one. Now I can see why this one gives a decent amount of experience points, because it does take time. Even more time if you don't do it in the right order. That does help. But we should be all set to go here. Really? Alright. All this to get to level 10, and I should be able to put some off-roads on this Navstar. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any more higher than the off-roads on this one or not. Alright, cargo management. Yes, let's unload that. Alright, so now that's done. Yeah, now it wants me to deliver the construction rig semi-trailer, which is down here. Unfortunately, I got the low saddle. Yes, I need the high saddle, which means back to the garage and no recovering, because I want to bring the trailer with so I can sell this trailer back at the garage. So, yeah, I know the way to the garage at this point from the drilling site. I know it rather well. For the last time, I want to be hauling this trailer. And things are looking good because I do see the arrow pointing down. Like, bring it here, dude, bring it here. And it's like I brought it there 3 times. So definitely, I think now from now on contracts, I might want to do them in the order they asked me to do it in, instead of just bringing the trailer down. It's like, just take the trailer and get it out of here. I assume it's because we're building up the drill site, so if I brought this down first, it wouldn't be able to do this. Yeah. So, first site has been constructed. Oh, I get to do it again, huh? I'll make sure next time to do it in the correct order. But we also reached level 10, and I'm tired of driving back and forth, so we're going to recover this just so we can go to the garage. Because I do believe level 10... Oh, what was it? Well, oh, level 11. Oh, that's a kick in the groin. Off-road. Off-road definitely would help us out probably in the future. I don't know how much the tires are going to be, but that's all fine. Yeah, right now we do have the 49-inch all-terrain tires on there. But yeah, level 10, we did get a little bit of cash. We've been to Alaska. We'll just leave the garage, so I don't want to leave here while we're in the garage. It's not a good view. But we've been to Alaska, I think, until I get some upgrades for the Hummer 2. Yeah, I'm not going to be driving that around because in the snow, that thing was not going well at all. And a lot of things I kind of need for that. But finally got the not a drill job all taken care of. There we go. One contract down. I don't know, did another one pop up? That's the wrong button. Any new contracts for Dyson Diesel? Out with the old. Looks like that's all at Smithville. Saddle high is required. That's good to know on that. Did I not see that on this one? Probably not. And that one is on Drummond Island, but that one's locked. So I only got one more contract to do for Dyson Diesel. Like I said, Steel River Township is all done. Got that Smithville. That wouldn't be too bad to do. Cash is getting better. Experience is getting better. But looks like Smithville Dam is where we're at this point. I do have some of the... what do you want to call them? Time trials over here in the contest. I could do some of those. I may do one. Someone said I could do it multiple times, so I may do those a couple times just to see what they're like. But yeah, so maybe next episode, a little bit of Alaska, probably in the Marshall, trying to find the upgrades for the Hummer 2. Once we get a little bit of the race suspension for the Hummer 2, once I find that, and other things, maybe the watchtowers. I'm not going to spend too much time in Alaska. I still need to level up here so we can get, once we can get some chains for our tires here, then maybe we can start bringing some of this equipment up to Alaska, because the roads up there are icy. Chains look like they're kind of important. So until I get some chains on these vehicles here, but we got plenty to do in Michigan still, plenty to do. And who knows, I might even go ahead and skip on over to the Russian map as well and see what that's about. We may skip around here and there, get away from Black River, Smithville, Dam a little bit. But we're pretty much done in Black River, I do believe, at this point. So back to Smithville and maybe Alaska next episode. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here in SnowRunner. But until then, have a good one. I need a better horn on this thing.